Huge honour to have both of you here today. I know this has been, this idea has been a few years in the making. To have both of you to talk about the industry, how you are thinking about it, and the father-son relationship. Mark, one of the most awarded creative directors in the industry. Lewis, I'm proud to say, is a creative strategist at Facebook, in our gaming, in our core team, but specialising in gaming.
Dad's won DNADs, Mum's won DNADs, your cousin's won DNADs, I've won 0. So that's a little bit of a challenge to overcome. We've sort of always grown up around creativity, obviously with this one breathing down my neck.
Imagine, if you will, Instagram existed back then. Right now, a group of talented filmmakers, actors, and producers is bringing to life the real story of teenager Ava Heyman, a bright and beautiful young girl who documented the Nazi invasion of Hungary and kept writing in her diary up until she was sent to Auschwitz and murdered.
My name's Eva. Welcome to my page. Follow me. This is my page for random thoughts, crushes, serious inquiries, my hashtag BFFs. One day, I'll be a famous reporter. But for now, I live with my grandparents.
Now you make a wish?
Dirty Jew.
Hitler conquered us like that.
One of the things that's spoken about a lot is if you grew up learning the craft of broadcast and print versus, does that craft then immediately reflect in something like that? Is it a new craft that's needed?
If you look at this is modern day storytelling. I mean, this is designed for that screen, shot for that screen, and was really, really conscious of the audience it was trying to not connect to, because that's what technology is, it's just enabling people. How does it connect with people emotionally? How does it move people to act? How does it not create views? How does it create followers? And what's interesting, if you look at the way it unfolded during the course of 24 hours, the films themselves were beautiful, beautiful pieces that most directors would be probably unable to do, to tell a story in that frame, in that time frame, in that way. But the interesting thing was the time in between, because that allowed conversation. And for me, that's a completely new way of telling a powerful humankind story.
And Lewis, you, like many people in your generation, are an avid gamer. Do you think the craft that your father's talking about, that idea of being able to pull data and real-time creatively direct, is there something that can be learned? What do you think of the craft of storytelling when it's not linear, but more immersive in a world?
Yeah, well, if you grow up with technology, then you're very au fait with interacting with that technology. But what's great about the Ava Stories piece is you've picked a product, stories, which is the perfect fit for the idea. Stories are often a bit more behind the scenes content, etc., and that's the core of the idea here. It's interactive, it's immersive. So to your question around growing up with technology as a gamer, I think that type of idea would resonate with that audience because that's the way that they're engaging with technology on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. And Mark, do you think there are skills from your early days in advertising that we mustn't lose? Like, what's your hope for craft skills of art direction, copy?
We talk about storytelling like we discovered something. Storytelling has been around from the beginning, when we sat around campfires in caves. In the old days, you had a thing called mixed media, which was the big idea, sliced and diced and distributed. Well, gone are those days. You have to make sure that if you're using that particular platform or that channel, you use that platform to its maximum effect by design. Eva Stories is a great example of using the power of Instagram to connect to people, bring people together around the story. So curation is everything for me. It's not collaboration, it's curation.